Good morning and welcome back to the show. Today we are telling you all about the Atlanta Dogwood Festival and all the activities happening next weekend. Now this is a pretty cool competition. We're giving you a sneak peek here. The Atlanta High School Art Exhibition. Cheryl Mirbeau right here is the manager of this event and the program, right?
Yes.
So tell us what we're doing here. This is sort of a live demonstration of what you would see out of the event, right?
On Sunday there will be an art throwdown. It's an interscholastic high school art activity. It's a competition among artists. We have about 7 schools participating. It starts at 1. There are timed sketches. We work with Moda next door, and they're doing a design workshop, and everything is timed for the 2 hours. We have about 5 different challenges.
Great. And what we're looking at right now, the 2 artists we have are actually trying to draw Molly the model over here. She's not moving much. She's, stationary model. So look at the work thus far. They just began here in the commercial break, and you can see the progress already, which is fantastic. And is this, what kinds of competitions are out there at the Dogwood Festival?
We have a live model there as well, and we have several time sketches. We have warm-up sketches until it gets to a long 30-minute sketch on site. And this is on the lawn in front of the community center in the park, which is right inside the 12th Street entrance. Then actually before that, we have a face-to-face, which we have over a dozen artists competing, drawing each other, and it's a elimination. It's immediate elimination. It goes down to 2 people, and then 1 person wins that. And then Moda also has the chair design challenge as well.
So would this be much like the timed competition, the way they're...
It is. It's not as we make it a little more stressful. We call out the times every minute. And it's artists specifically chosen their teams from high schools all over the city.
Okay.
So in fact we have one high school coming from Oconee all the way across the state to participate. So it's a pretty big deal.
Wow. Well, this is obviously a God-given talent here, because you would not want to see what I do. I'm going to walk over here. Tell me your name.
Andrew Young.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Very good stuff. So how long have you been drawing?
About 3 years.
You love art?
Yeah, I love it.
And this competition, you got into it just because, why?
Because it's really one experience just to draw, not just for fun.
Yeah, and so tell us, you did this really well
Thank
here
you.
in just a short amount of time. And this just is easy for you, right?
Well, it takes practice to be easy.
It takes practice to be easy, and some natural ability.
Yeah.
We got to give yourself some credit for that.
Thank you.
So how do you go about doing this when you begin? You do the sketch. I don't see a lot of color at this point.
Yeah.
Are you going to add color later?
I'm going to add shadows, but just the darkness. I'm just going to leave the lightness, just the white paper.
And so when you see Molly the model and then you work on this, what is it that grabs you when you look at her and you're putting this now?
What grabs me is more of her darkness.
Okay.
And less of the lightness, more likely. So
Right.
I'll just do more of the shadow than the lightness. And I'll just use charcoal.
It's very well done.
Thank you.
I know you got some more to do, so we'll let you get back to it. Thank you so much. And we have another artist over here. Tell me your name.
I'm Heather.
Heather, thank you so much. Tell us about your work thus far.
Well, I've been drawing Molly for a while. She's in my class. And I like to start with the face because that's kind of where her personality kind of comes out to me in her eyes and everything. So, yeah.
And so where are you in school at?
I'm at East Coweta High School, and I'm my senior year.
Senior year. And this has always been something you've enjoyed.
Definitely.
You have a passion for art, right?
It was about 2 years ago that my teacher really pushed me to kind of pursue art. So I got really excited and I started working hard for it.
Now I noticed you introduced color, and it's much different here. I mean, you've started with more of the face and the color and so forth. Tell me what you see and what you're putting here into your work.
I start with the undertones of the face. If you notice, like when you look at them all, any kind of person, they'll have like a redder tone or orange or blue.
Right.
And I start in there, and then I try to go over and put the base color on top of it.
It's very well done. Great start to this. And so where do you go from here?
From here, you can either continue kind of getting the body proportion out, now that you have the head pretty solid. Make sure you get the proportions, get it down.
Right. Mine would look nothing like either of these two. So great work. Have a lot of fun. You'll be out at the competition, right? That's great. And I'm sorry, where are you in school at?
I go to SKA Academy Art and Design.
Okay, great. Well, it should be a whole lot of fun. You get to see what others do. Do you learn a lot, I assume, at one of these competitions? Not only do you feed off the crowd that's probably very involved and amazed at what you're doing, but then you learn some things, I guess, right?
Yeah.
This whole process. Have you done it before at the Atlanta Dogwood Festival?
I have never.
Never. First time, so this should be fun. It's a great opportunity. Well, thank you, Cheryl. I mean, this is a great job, guys. I mean, if you want to continue your work, we're enjoying looking at it. Any closing thoughts you have just about this particular event?
Yes, the event itself, the Atlanta High School Art Exhibition, is in the community center inside the 12th Street entrance. There are 152 pieces, the most we've ever had. 50 of those 3D sculptural pieces. It's a huge, huge show. It's indoors, so please come after you see or before you see the rest of the festival. It's a great event, and what's nice about seeing the high school work is after you see the artist market and the professionals, you'll notice that the artists in the high school art exhibition are fearless. They really show their strength so early, and you know, it may be one piece, they may not do that format again, but it's an incredible work. It's worth seeing. Well,
here are future artists right here, and a future model in Molly. Thank you guys for being on the show. We can't wait to see you out at the Atlanta Dogwood Festival. Now, coming up next, Recycling Made Easy. How to turn the old into something new. Wait until you see the incredible creations made from recycled materials. All of this and more when you come back after the break on Public Affairs on Peach.